Hi, I'm Ultraviolet. Welcome to Hi everyone, welcome to Strong Fire Tarot. My name is UV, short for Ultraviolet, the light that can see in the darkness, and today we're going to be exploring Cancer's energy and how it may be affecting the collective. I know I said I wasn't going to do sign readings, but I had a dream that said that I should, and just explain to people that I don't do Sun, Moon, Rising, Jupiter, Pluto, all that. I pick up on Cancer's overall energy to see how we are affected by it, okay? So let's see what Cancers are dealing with right now. Thank you for clicking on this video. I really appreciate you all. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. So let's begin. What are Cancers dealing with right now? Something feels heavy. Something is asking you to be patient, but you're losing impatience over baggage here. King of Cups, Temperance, and Knight of Swords in reverse. I think you're starting to get tired of carrying other people's problems. You know, like you can't even focus on your own things, your own abundance, your own projects, your own crafts here. Can you see well? So this card here, it's you carrying things that you don't need and that are pulling you back, that are keeping you, like, it gets heavy. You're like, like it's, and they're not letting you launch forward towards your abundance here, and they don't even let you meditate on your ideas. This is Temperance. This is you losing patience, a lot of patience over nonsense. So you're saying words that are coming out of an imbalanced place because of what others are burdening you with, and whatever, you're surrounded by things that are always complaining about their reality, and or this is you complaining about what you've been through, why you can't do things. It's just everything's heavy, and you're forgetting that you can fly, you know, because you're being planted down. And how can you fly when things are holding you down? So your wings here are not being used. So it's in reverse, and your sword is pointing down. That means you're connected to your lower self. This is God, because you are not, you see, you're not praying. You don't like get on your knees and say thank you for all that nature offers you. You don't practice that enough. So the universe is taking from you because of that, because they feel that you might be ungrateful and always fighting with people, or always saying things that come out of an imbalanced place because you keep connecting to your lower self. So I'm Ultraviolet. I connect to my higher self always. So my readings are always messages from our higher self. If you receive messages from karmic readers, they will project on you. You will become obsessive over people. You're not going to focus on you. You're going to revisit situations that are already lived and you need to move on from. So you're just repoisoning yourself with those same feelings of hurt, and that's not what I want to do. So what I do is that I connect to your higher self, and I'm telling you what your higher self needs you to acknowledge right now. You're responsible for everything that you attract in your life. It's all you. So if you're dealing with this, it's because you're attracting it. You're attracting it because you're connected to your lower self, okay? So I have a card here that's in reverse. Okay, 9 of Wands. You're never alone. You always have to talk to people, text people, conversate with others. You're not meditating. You're not still or silencing yourself to really receive messages from your higher self. So what happens is that you're misguided by fake people here. Look how they're slick, you know? They're ready to eat you and your ideas. They're ready to steal them. They're ready. It's just you're surrounded by things that are very fake, very sneaky here. And you're allowing that in your home because you're not listening to your intuition, and you think that these people are not what you already know they are. They're in your home. These false people that are not allowing you to receive guidance from your God. It's in reverse. So what's going to happen is that life is going to be very burdening and heavy, because that's a trap. Green, not enough green in your reading. A lot of blue. So you're talking out of imbalance. So you're saying things that you're going to regret, and it doesn't represent who you truly want to be. You want to be someone nice, you want to be someone kind, and you're speaking out of imbalance, so it comes out all wrong, and then you're misinterpreted, and you're identified as someone that is problematic. But that's not who you're trying to be. That's just because you're surrounded by that. So you're triggered by it. You're triggered by sneaky people, and then you become cunning with your words. A lot of blue. You should maybe silence yourself and sleep here, because what you're seeing is causing karma right now. 1, you see in reverse, you need to be alone, and you're refusing to be alone, so you're acting fake in public because you don't even know who you are. So you're wearing this mask in public because you still haven't taken the time to really silence everything that is external to you, to really know what your happiness is. White, right? How your purity and what are your fears? What are your triggers? What are your inner child wounds? You need to identify those so you could really shape your personality and your new identity. So the Hierophant is in reverse. So that means that you're not connected to your God, to your higher self, and you're not praising the blessings that you are receiving. So you're receiving 10 of Cups in reverse and happiness. The Hierophant wants you to be grateful, and you see how they're on their knees and saying thank you to nature for all the things that the universe does for us, and you don't take the time to do this, so the universe is going to make you feel, you're going to feel that you're in the dark because you don't do this every night and every day. You don't say thank you for the simplest things of life, which is just existing, breathing. And you're surrounded by people that live in gray and that are fake, so you're becoming that too. Look at the wallpaper, is like becoming the person, like you're becoming your surrounding. And your surrounding is not serving you in any way. What's going on here? Yeah, you want to have your cake and eat it too. So you're very entitled here, or someone is very entitled around you, and they just take from you. And now you're just fed up because it's pulling you down this. So what are you really eating here? What are you feeding it to what are you feeding in your soul? You see, you don't even know what you're eating. And that's what you're feeding your soul with. Just guilty pleasures and tempting. You're just being, how do you say that? You fall into temptation. You always fall into temptation, whether it's sugar, addictions, gossip, anything low vibrational, guys. If it's not peace, if it's not happiness, if it's not harmony, love, kindness, patience, abundance, well, that's your lower self that's your lower self convincing you that the illusions are real. So they trigger you, and you lower your frequencies to attract a life that you don't even want. So you're just killing yourself, because 6 of Swords, you're not doing the work. You're not facing this felt like this, so it's like I'm hearing breathing doesn't mean you're alive. So your life is lifeless right now, and nothing makes you happy. It doesn't matter what you have, like the games, the animals, the pets, whatever you could find, it's still not making you happy. You still feel dead on the inside. So what is this? And the bunny's crying. So I guess that you're fed up of being played. People play games with you, but that's what you're attracting, because you're living an illusion. It's not real life. That's the low dimensional reality. There's a high dimensional reality where everything's happy, everything's abundant. So a lot of arguing here, too much blue and black. There's no life. There's no. You see, like there's colors here. Like there's no colors. It's colorless. There's people that don't have anything good to offer, because they don't offer anything good to themselves. They fill their bodies with toxins, and you expect them to treat you good when they don't even treat themselves with respect. You see? Treat themselves with respect, self-love, practice self-love, you know, and ground themselves, root themselves, and appreciate their opportunity of existing, and how we're powerful beings, that we create our own realities by thinking. We manifest. Things are thoughts, thoughts are things. It's all your work. So you need to look at yourself in the mirror, take responsibility for your life right now, and make the changes you need. It's all on you. Can't expect others to do it for you. So you're gonna have to look at yourself in the mirror and face your weaknesses. Sometimes it's like I was saying, we had a vision. Me and my roommate were sharing visions now. It's really cool. But it's like you think it's others that are triggering you, but there was a mirror. So in the end, you were just talking to yourself. So everything you don't like in others are things that you need to work in yourself. And sometimes it's just because you're too nice, you're too giving, and you don't know how to receive good things because you're not used to good things, so you block it out. You need to be more receptive to the beauties of life, because it does exist. You've just been in darkness for so long that anything good you push away because it's different. You're comfortable in what you already know, but what you already know it's not serving your soul. You need to open up your consciousness to receive better things in this lifetime, because if not, you're just gonna leave and you didn't even get the chance to experiment your powers as an intuitive high priestess here. You see how you're just part of the universe, you're one with the universe, and you're as powerful as God and nature. You just need to self-master, master yourself. You need to erase everything. I feel like you need to erase everything around you, just like erase everything and blank your life for a bit, so you could really start painting and visualizing the life that your soul truly desires. You need some time, you need some space, you need solitude, but you're always looking to talk to someone. You always look for this is codependency. You always look for affection, for love, for company. You can't be alone. You don't like your own company, so who's gonna like it? There's a lot of self-work to be done here, so I need you to take a nice bath, eat some nice cookies, and talk to your angels, and pour into yourself, and eat your favorite desserts, and figure out what makes you happy in life. The simple things of life. The soup, whatever you could, like, just a cookie, whatever makes you happy. You need to realize, what is your wish fulfillment? 9 of Cups. What makes you happy? You don't even know anymore, because your conversations with others are always about what makes them unhappy. So you're attracting things that will make you more unhappy and drag you and miss out on receiving your wings. Like that movie Thumbelina that I watched again, and she didn't have her wings before. She had to go through a whole life of chaos and nasty boys and all of that they have to go through before she received her wings and her divine man, Cornelius. They had to go through 4 seasons before she could find herself again. So reflect, guys, and take some time alone. It's very urgent. Okay, let's see here. Which one? Okay. Take the lead. Okay, like, take the lead. The wolf is like, or you're a follower, or if you're a leader. If you're gonna follow that crowd that you're around right now, you're just gonna burn yourself. So your naivete, or your little lamb, the little isn't naivete, like, you're just too sweet, and the predators are just like, oh, look at that, that's a perfect target for me, easy squeezy. No, come on, you're stronger than you think. You have colors you have so much colors, but right now black and white. You need to reflect on what brings colors into your life, and you need to take charge, because if not, the predators will, and you will always be eaten by them. They will always eat what you have to offer, because that's that lower vibrational world. People take, they don't know how to nurture things. Okay, so dolphin in reverse. Be playful, be happy, just go paint or do something simple alone. The waters too. You let your emotions get the best of you, and then you act on it, and then you accumulate karma. Don't say nothing. If it triggers you, go home and reflect. Why did it trigger me? Self-reflection. Stop pointing fingers. Okay, guys? The recording, yeah, it is. Universe, give me a... No, that's not what you want me to do. Your chakras are not aligned. You're really out of balance. The pressures of external pressures are not letting you ascend. And you're going to have to take responsibility. If not, your life is going to be a repetition of this cycle. And I don't want that for you guys, okay? Let's see. Maybe an advice here. Universe, give me an advice for the collective that are going through something similar right now. You're giving too many fucks. Give 0. You care too much about what others do to you. You care too much about others, you know. You love them anyways, even though they do this to you, and you love them anyways. Yes, love them anyways, but love yourself enough to distance yourself from that. You don't want to be a part of that because you are who you are with. That saying is very true. Show me your friends and I'll show you who you are. If they're not happy, don't expect happiness, guys. You see on the floor, they don't even care. You are being shady. You see what I said? There's shady people around you. Watch out. Shit could get ugly. They're gonna... Ooh. They're waiting. That predator is waiting to eat that little sheep. So don't let them take your kindness for weakness, you know? And you need people around you. Shit is about to get real again, you know? So if you stay around these people, you're just gonna attract problems. Because I saw a lot of swords. Wands. What else? The High Priestess, like you're so gifted and you're not realizing it. You don't realize how gifted you are. You have a crown here that you're supposed to wear, but it's like floating on top of your head. Like you don't want to wear it. You don't want to accept your gifts. You don't want to accept your intuition. You don't want to listen to your intuition, obey to it, connect to God, have faith. You know, I'm not asking you to be religious. I'm asking you to have faith in something that is greater and positive, you know, and believe in something positive so you can receive positive thinking. But look, like your crown is just floating. Put it on. You think someone's lying, like, okay, now you argue about that, you know, like, no, that's all vibrational. Why waste your time? If you think they're lying, you don't trust them, so leave. Because if you don't trust them, then it's just going to be an annoying connection. What's the point? Time to let go. You have trouble letting go. That's codependency. A lot of codependency on in this reading. And I need you guys to leave a world to enter a new one. Okay, it's like going through a portal, but you're scared to leave what you already know. So fear is the devil. Fear is negative, lower vibrational. If you fear change, then you're acting out of your lower self. I love change. I change every day. So it's like, I just changed my room. I love change all the time. When you change, you attract different. And life is never the same. Like you don't go through the same things. You just attract new experiences that make you greater and greater. Okay, guys? What else do you want me to do? I was about to leave, but I'm just going to take one more card. No advice for Cancer energy, please, and how it may be affecting the collective. Cancer, please. Rites of passage. There it is. The wolf again, the predator. The predator trying to eat the little Red Riding Hood because she's so naive and she just stepped into womanhood and all this darkness is after her innocence. So 5, change. You need to make a big change in your life to leave this darkness right now. And you're scared because you're cloaked in fear. You're cloaked in fear. Love yourself enough to take that leap towards a better life, okay? Because you deserve that. You deserve it. Look at the white hair. This is you, the High Priestess. You have a direct connection to Source that will guide you in life. You don't need anyone or anything. You have it all within yourself, but you need to open up your heart chakra here. You've been hurt too much. But because you've been hurt too much, you're hurting others with your words and your attitude and your character here. You're just tired. And I understand, but it's your turn to take responsibility. So I'm going to read 14. What is it? Okay. Here. It's the maiden comes of age, sexual maturity, stay focused and aware, do not be deceived by appearances, do not let yourself be groomed, think of the purpose, have a mature viewpoint within this situation. Yeah, be bigger than whatever is triggering you right now. You have to practice self-discipline, okay? So I hope you guys get out of this level, because everybody goes through things like this. But you need to get out of it. If not, it's going to keep repeating. And I really don't want that for you guys, okay? So if you want a private reading with me, I really recommend. You just have to go to Facebook, Strong Fire Tarot, click book now, choose a time and day, and I will contact you and give you further information. It's an hour, $45. Sometimes I do more, but it's just $45. And it's just to see how your energy, what your ancestral karma may be, what level you're on, and what your soul truly desires, and what's blocking you from it. Okay, so we face our blockages with a positive perspective, okay, and happy. I like to laugh. I like to have a good time in my readings. You can also email me if you don't have Facebook, strongfiretarot@gmail.com, and I'll message you there. Don't tell me nothing about your situation. I'll just start the reading, and at the end, if you still have, you need clarity on specific things, we'll ask the cards, okay? But usually the reading is enough. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Again, I love you all, and have yourself a good day or night wherever you are. I love you. Bye.